times you can cash. And Danny Navarro up here. We're going to take some questions first in Spanish and then we'll go over to English, okay? So we're going to start right here in the first row.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What is your impression of the Dominican players at this spring training? ¿Cuál es tu impresión sobre los peloteros dominicanos en este spring training?
What's your take on the Dominican players that are here so far in spring training?
I mean, my take is that we have a lot of key guys to our 2024 season that are trying to get ready right now. So we know them pretty well. Obviously, Junior Caminero is a guy that we saw a little bit last year. The talent's all there. We'll just kind of see how it plays out. But I know that they've really enjoyed this 2-day, 3-day trip. And now we'll get back, and once we get back to the States, you try to dial it up a little bit more as you get closer to opening day.
Muchos de los jugadores que están aquí van a ser claves grandes para el equipo de nosotros. Muchos de los jóvenes como Junior Caminero, que han visto un poco el año pasado y el talento que tiene, pero cuando regresamos a Florida para Spring Training, vamos a poder enfocarnos un poco más de quién va a estar en el roster y todo eso.
Okay, we're going to go far left and the red.
Buenos días. Hay una pelea fuerte en el shortstop ante la ausencia de Juan del Franco. La primera pregunta en ese sentido es ¿cómo va Junior Caminero en esa pelea? Si es que también él va a aspirar a jugar en esa posición. Y la segunda es Juan del Franco es el jugador más extrañado en esta serie aquí en República Dominicana. ¿Cuál es su comentario sobre eso?
First off, good morning. There's a battle between the shortstop position this year. He wants to know a little bit about where Junior Caminero falls in that battle at shortstop. Question number one and question number two. We obviously missed one with Franco, but what does it take to fill in the shoes for him there?
Look, we don't look at it as a battle right now. Eric and our front office group went out and acquired Jose Caballero. He's been everything that we could ask for, and probably then some. He's had a great camp. So we feel really secure at that spot. We'll have Taylor Walsh coming off the IL. I'm going to call it, let's say a month into the season. We'll start talking about that date. And then signing Ahmed Rosario this spring has been a big help. That's a guy that's got 6 years worth of playing at shortstop. So we feel good about that spot, headlined by Jose Caballero.
Con el cambio para agarrar Caballero, va a ser definitivamente una pelea al shortstop, pero estamos seguros de lo que él puede hacer en esa posición. El veterano puede tener mucha experiencia ahí. También con la lesión de Taylor Walsh, pienso que tal vez falta como un mes más para que llegue, pero también Ángel Rosario tiene 6 años de experiencia ahí, so va a ser una pelea muy grande ahí para la posición de short.
La segunda
No la contestó.
No la va a contestar.
Yeah, I'm just not going to talk about that right now. I'm excited about the guys that we have here representing the Rays, and certainly the guys that we have back home on camp, and we'll go from there.
Es algo que no podemos hablar mucho de eso. Vamos a enfocarnos en los jugadores que están aquí, también los que están en el campo allá en Florida, y vamos a seguir ahí.
Gracias.
Okay, we're going to write that here in front.
Su evaluación sobre la salida de ayer de Yoniel Curé y qué tan lejos está para establecerse como pitcher de Grandes Ligas.
Talk a little bit about Curette's performance yesterday and how close it can be to Texas Union Blue Jays.
I mean, look, he's a really young guy. That was a big ask yesterday for him to go start a game of that magnitude. If I was him and I saw David Ortiz and Pedro Martinez throw out first pitches, I'd have a lot of nerves. I thought he handled it really, really well. I talked with him after the game. He appreciated it. He had some family and friends there, and hopefully it's something that there's something he can take from it, but more importantly, there's something that he'll always remember.
Fue una pregunta que hicimos a él que muy difícil para hacer él, pero es algo que tan joven que está, es una experiencia muy buena para él. Y me imagino que tiene muchos nervios. Yo también, si veo a David Ortiz o a Pedro Martínez ahí, me van a dar nervios, pero ojalá que es algo que él aprende de esa experiencia y mejor que era aquí en su país.
Okay, we're going to take one more in Spanish and then a few in English. Here in front.
Ok, ¿cómo te has sentido en el Caribe? Jugar en medio de una pretemporada en la República Dominicana en un estadio distinto al que está acostumbrado, porque el clima es parecido, pero el fanático, ¿lo sentiste ayer, el fanático dominicano?
How's your experience been here in the Caribbean, playing in this atmosphere, playing with all these fans? Obviously the temperature's been a little hot, but how does it feel being here with the experience in the preseason?
Awesome. I mean, tremendous. to be able to get that type of excitement and electricity that we got yesterday in the crowd, you normally don't create that type of buzz in a spring training game. So I know I appreciated it, our players appreciated it. It'll be interesting to see when we get back to Port Charlotte. I don't know how we're going to be able to simulate that type of environment.
Tremenda experiencia, la electricidad de los fanáticos aquí, la energía que trajeron para no solamente para los fans, pero para los jugadores. No sé cómo vamos a poder copiar esa experiencia, especialmente en Spring Training allá en Port Charlotte.
I'm sorry, one more in Spanish right here.
Kevin, ¿puede explicar la filosofía del equipo de los Rays en términos de coaching, en términos de entrenamiento de ustedes para lograr un equipo de postemporada todos los años?
Explain a little bit of the philosophy of the coaching and the training that we have for this team in order for us to potentially get to the postseason.
Well, I've said this for many years. We're built a little differently than some other clubs, and we really rely on our entire roster to contribute throughout the course of the season. That's our current roster that we'll break camp with, and that's our depth at maybe in AAA. Some teams are built to have a lineup of 9 out there every day. We're built to use 13 position players on a nightly basis to win games.
Somos diferentes, es lo que digo, cada año somos un equipo diferente que necesitamos y tenemos confianza en todo el rostro, en los 13 jugadores de posición tenemos confianza que nos pueden ayudar, no solamente del rostro del equipo de Grandes Ligas, pero hasta AAA. No somos un equipo que tenemos los 9 jugadores que van a jugar todos los días, pero somos un poco diferentes en esa capacidad.
Switch it back, Tom.
Kevin, you talked about the atmosphere here and kind of breaking up camp, and obviously there's regular season games being played elsewhere. Can you just talk about, as a manager, how you sort of balance the interruption and what could be a disruption and make it positive, whether it's a regular season trip or something like this, just growing the game versus what you need to get done every day?
La diferencia de que este juego es en la pretemporada en vez de la temporada regular, interrupciones de tal vez tener la energía aquí en vez de saber que es un juego de temporada regular que también están jugando tal vez en otro país, pero no es que saber la diferencia.
I don't really look at too many things as being a disruption. I mean, we're here in a beautiful country, great weather, unbelievable fan base. The players have, this country has motivated them to come out and play and be excited. So, and I think it's kind of our duty and obligation to, if MLB asks us to represent and grow the game, we need to do that. It's a priority for Major League Baseball. I think we're honored to be a part of it along with the Red Sox.
Yo creo que será una molestia de nosotros venir acá. Es algo bueno para la liga, es algo bueno para los jugadores con la experiencia que van a tener, la emoción que tienen ellos. Yo creo que es algo bueno para la temporada, para crecer el béisbol también alrededor del mundo.
Was it Adam on the left?
Kevin, we heard that Savali really wanted to pitch in this series. What was that conversation like, and what did it say about him?
Hablando de Savali, él quería pichar aquí en esta serie y qué significa eso para él.
He expressed that to Kyle. Then Kyle didn't show up. How about that? No, good for him. I mean, I think Aaron, I've talked to him when we acquired him, a little bit of a world traveler, likes to experience different things, and he said it well in the middle of the offseason that if he had the opportunity, he would love to come and start a game, and it'll be nice to get him out there. He's got work to do, so I think we're going to try to get 3-4 ups out of him a day. This will be a little bit unique with the humidity and the heat, but I'm glad he's excited.
Se expresionó mucho él a Kyle, el pitching coach, que no está aquí, que quería pichar aquí. Le gusta viajar, él siempre ha viajado todo el mundo, creo que eso es algo que él quería, y también él tiene un poco de trabajo que tiene que hacer para empezar la temporada, pero creo que está muy, desde el principio de Spring Training, que dijo que tenía ganas de venir aquí y por eso está aquí.
Kevin, we talked a lot in advance how much it's going to mean to a lot of the Dominican players, and then talking to some last night and this morning, they said it even like exceeded what they thought, what they felt. I mean, Siri running out with that flag, and Junior with David and Pedro. What have you seen from the guys? Have you kind of sensed that too, that it's really been all they thought and more?
Hablando de los dominicanos que están aquí, Mark habló con varios de ellos anoche sobre la experiencia y que es mucho más que se esperaban, pero ¿qué piensas tú sobre la experiencia de los dominicanos aquí?
I did. I mean, I talked to Rodney Linares on the bus coming over today, and even somebody that has so many born here, raised here, coached for the WBC. He was blown away by last night's game and the impact that it had on himself, his family, and then just hearing the buzz amongst our players. They just really appreciated the moment, the environment, and I think they went to bed looking excited for more to come today.
Viniendo al estadio hoy, estaba hablando con Linares sobre la experiencia, y para él, alguien que jugó aquí, que nació aquí, tiene familia aquí, fue el manager del WBC, que fue una experiencia demasiada también para él. So, para los peloteros pienso que se acostaron la noche con una experiencia muy rara, pero única también, que creo que les gustó mucho.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.